Welcome back to Magic and Masterminds episode 11. We are now in part 2. We were about to see a knight fuck Maska's day up. Or were we?
Maska wanted to do something.
Alright, Maska, what did you want to do? Because you did use your action to try and persuade him not to attack you.
Jack?
God damn it, Jack.
Jack, stop having a conversation with your waifu. Come on.
I'm just gonna continue to eat this tiramisu until we get him back.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Jack. As I just said, you used your standard action to try and talk him down. What did you want to do with your move action?
Oh. Shit, I just ran the plan through my head, but I just realized it's not something Maska would do.
Oh.
Fuck it, I'm using my hero point to do another action.
Okay.
It will be the last hero point you use, huh?
Gonna slash at him.
Alright, roll your slash.
Well, now it definitely is going to have a reason to kick your ass.
Oh, he was already gonna kick my ass, so might as well.
Now he has more of a reason.
He was going to hit me first.
Roll your slash, Jack! I'd ask if you want to re-roll that, but, no. He just blocks with his own sword.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. He stares at you with glowing yellow eyes. Kind of steps over here, so he's not, like, back against the wall. And then just stops.
Oh.
His helmet creaks as he turns and looks this way.
Oh no! What's he? Oh. That's what I said.
Oh, shit.
Oh, great.
Hang on, I just need to get into character here. He draws his sword properly and points it at Navi. Abomination to all life. Prepare yourself for destruction.
Oh, hell no.
Says the undead armor.
And with that, he's charging at Navi.
Shit.
Alright. And Navi's got that, so... Alright. Which means that now to roll this, which is... Okay. Cecily, you just saw Navi get her arm cut clean off. It's on the floor right there. What the hell?
Navi! My voice got dry there.
Navi! Alright, everyone heard that. Everyone heard Cecily yell out like that. You are now aware that shit is going down.
I can see shit going down.
I think everyone can see shit go down.
Aldrid proceeds to stand up. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to bring his weapon up and he's going to outright fire on this knight over here with his pistol.
Alright.
That's a nicely drawn arm you got there.
It's like, allow me to show you why armor was phased out. And
13.
Would you like to re-roll that?
I would, yes, actually. Alright. And... God damn it, what the fuck?
It's
Why
a
am I...
22.
I mean, I know, but it's the principle of the thing.
Anyway, so this is a DC 19?
Yep.
Just check thing. Alright. And with that...
I'm giving you guys my luck.
Good job, Nace. Good job. Anyway, you do hear a definitive clank as he sort of stumbles in place for a second. You can't really tell if he's hurt because, animated suit of armor.
But it didn't do nothing.
It
so
didn't do
good.
nothing.
And that's all that counts.
Aldrid proceeds to call toward Aldrid calls toward Cecily and states, "Get her out of here!"
Right.
Iriel.
Oh boy. Alright, so she sees this stuff going down and she's like, no. Nobody's gonna be hurting my friend. No. So I'm gonna have her move up to about where Navi is so she can use her necklace.
Right there?
Yep.
So her necklace is essentially...
I should be able to roll the necklace from here.
Yep.
Okay, so... That's that. Okay. And that.
The idea that just spawned in my head kind of makes me wish that Cecily before Navi.
Okay. So, he brings up his sword and he does manage to, kind of block most of the effect. He doesn't seem to be all that affected by it. And he sort of stares at you with... You wouldn't call it confusion because it's just eyes, but suspicion, rather. You would come to the aid of that I'm sorry, I've forgotten the word. Who violates the natural order of life.
Hey, you're starting to sound like Tomb.
Not her fault. She had no say. Shame on you.
If she had no say, then she will not object to me returning her to the grave.
She has sentience.
Alright. Navi's turn. Navi does something maybe you might not expect, and actually just picks up her arm and shoves it back into place. Fucking... Ow! Christ, anyone tell you your blade hurts like hell? My blade is made to slay all that which is evil. Right. She just sorta... just takes a step back there. Cecily.
Oh, Cecily's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just recheck Cecily's strength here. Her strength is a 4, so... Cecily motions over to Navi and picks her up.
What is your strength?
4.
4, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. That is enough to pick her up. Wait, what?
Sorry, moving out of the way. And then Cecily proceeds to run a great distance away from the knight while carrying Navi, as per Aldrid's orders.
Where
Nope,
are
found
you?
the real Scooby and Shaggy.
Down there.
Down where? Oh. Okay.
I guess the farthest I can go. Like how much would I have left to move?
You were here, so probably that way and then that way. So another 5 feet.
Guys, we found the real Scooby and Shaggy. Arms, carrying in arms and everything.
God.
So why is everyone just switching Scooby and Shaggy roles?
Why not? They're like the best thing of the show.
There we go. And that is your turn, Cecily?
Most likely, yes.
Nevin.
Alright. So considering that I see this, I am going to walk over here and create mystical construct right over here.
The knight
Basically-
stares at the wall and then turns to look at you. Why are you so quick to come to her aid?
Because we need that individual currently.
Well, that's what's said very. What's that supposed to mean? Currently.
It seems that she has corrupted you somehow. I shall have to vanquish all of you then.
Oh boy. So you're one of those kinds of knights, huh?
I am Sir Druitt the Worthy, and I shall be the one who takes you from this world.
Yeah. Considering I did my stuff, I'm not gonna do anything else, Noob.
Maska!
Jack.
I was muted.
Oh.
Alright. How far am I from? Well, it doesn't really matter. I can probably circle around the room in one go. So he's facing Nevin, right?
He is currently facing this way, yes.
I'm gonna go behind him, grab him, and suplex him.
Alright, roll to grab.
An arm, right?
Yep. Okay. You go to grab him, and he shoves you off.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was fortunate. That's my turn.
It is his turn.
Fuck.
Let me just... Okay. Maska,
Mm-hmm.
he turns to you
Mm-hmm.
and raises his sword and slashes at you. What is your parry?
4.
Okay. Roll your toughness.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I bring up my sword and block it.
Alright. You tank that shit. Although,
Mm-hmm.
I do need you to also roll your fortitude.
Okay.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Maska, you do manage to tank the blow, for
Mhm.
the most part. You feel somewhat weaker. Like you don't think you're able to take as many blows as you were before.
Am I weakened?
You have been hit by a weakened toughness effect.
Oh.
Oh man. How minus toughness?
-8.
Holy
wow.
shit!
It recovers at a rank at 1 point per turn, so when it gets to once your turn ends, you will be at -7, and then -6, and then so on.
Okay, I'm back to being as strong as I was without the mask. Alright.
Alright, that ends his turn. Monster Hunter.
So Monster Hunter kind of curses under his breath as he realizes that his Dimetrium bomb would actually hit everybody in the goddamn room. So he's going to forgo that, and instead he's just going to keep instead he's going to move a bit closer and keep shooting.
I thought you said
Because
you only had one bullet.
No? Oh, wait. that was
He did a
for a
little
joke.
earlier.
That was for a joke. Yes.
Let me just stick a thing on Maska to indicate that he is currently the weakened, and there we go.
Okay. And gonna fire the weapon.
Alright. He actually, sees that one coming this time, partly because he's facing this direction, and manages to avoid it.
It's like, Aldrid just sort of, as Aldrid kind of ducks behind the, next to this table over here, and kind of, just as a flavor thing, kind of just reloads the gun. Damn it. And that's about all I can do. Yep.
Alright, Iriel.
Well, Iriel at this point is getting pretty frustrated that this knight in no decency is going after everyone and saying these horrible things about Navi. She's got frost, smoke coming out of her nostrils. She's pretty heated in a cold
I was
way.
gonna say.
And so she's gonna be like, "Hey, you don't talk about them like that. Fight me." And I'm gonna roll. Do I roll intimidation or do you roll intimidation for me?
Roll
And before
intimidation.
she accidentally turns into a dragon right here and then.
Oh God. I mean, that's up to Nev.
I know. Well, the accidental part's you can always choose to turn into a dragon.
I don't have that power yet. I was gonna put that on before this session, but I forgot to.
Haunt, are you at a place where you can roll intimidation, or do you want him to do it?
I can roll intimidation.
Okay.
Could I actually use my hero point to transform into a dragon for now, I guess?
If you would like, sure.
I'll do that.
Alright, so, fortunately, I had that prepared.
Nice.
Okay. I'll have to have someone take the hero point down to a 0 for me, though.
There you go.
She's so friendly. Only not
Okay.
really.
Druid looks up at this dragon that is just transformed in front of him and adjusts his stance. I have fought beasts far more formidable than...
Ah, sounds like something Aldrich would say.
She sticks her tongue out at him.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep, for now.
Okay. Navi is currently being carried. Cecily, put me down, I swear to God!
Sorry.
Sorry.
Are you putting her down?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Now that a magical
the
wall
set
has
down?
been constructed between you and everyone else.
It's just that it's probably best that you don't get hit by him again.
No kidding, that damn sword hurts. Fine, I'll stay out here, but if you lot seem like you're in trouble, I'm coming to help.
I'll allow that to happen.
She kind of just goes and sits here. Cecily.
Okay,
Go
so
around.
considering that this knight is a swordsman, is there any way I can have a sword expertise be used on it to see how he's fighting?
Go right ahead.
All right. This is the first time I've actually been able to use this.
Gaspre!
Now then, expertise, swordsmanship.
Okay.
Damn it,
Okay.
Cecily.
Cecily,
Yes.
you can tell, because of lessons from your mother, this is a swordsmanship style primarily designed for fighting monsters. This is a knight who spent his days fighting the monstrous threats to the kingdom.
Which kingdom, we don't know.
Which
But the
one?
kingdom.
Some kingdom in Scotland from the ancient past.
I see. Now that Cecily realizes this, it's probably a bad thing that Iriel is that close within the knight's range. So what I'm going to do, actually, is going to use it. I'm guessing that the swordsmanship expertise was an action.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, in order to use another action, hero point, in order to. What was that arrow there?
If you're just gonna move, you don't need to use.
Well,
the
no,
hero
I'm going to move and then use another action. That was
Okay.
the point. Was I'm going to use another hero point, draw the sword, move over.
Just remember, that's a wall.
Oh, was a wall created?
Yep.
Yeah. I
Touche.
created a magical wall.
I'm sorry. I must have zoned during that tidbit. Okay, well, I guess no using hero point. Just going to make my way over here.
Yeah, I was telling you this just to make sure.
I thank you. Cecily's just going to draw a sword and move over here to try and regroup with the gang.
Nevin.
All right. So this guy's getting his hands full with Maska and Iriel, right?
You're about to say Cecily.
Everyone is basically attacking this dude.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to create a multi-attack situation then. Where'd it go? There it is. Wow. Wow. I don't think that beats his dodge.
You do have a hero point.
I do have a hero point. You know what? Screw it. I'll just use it. And reroll.
Which is a...
Okay.
23.
In that case, I need to roll for this. So that is...
How many degrees did he get?
1.
1 degree. Damn, again.
Okay.
I should make my attack weaker.
The attack fires up and like donks on his armor, but the armor itself is pretty sturdy. You don't think you've damaged him.
Okay, well, shit. I'm going to go right there. That ends my turn.
Maska.
I'm weakened. I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna take a moment to step back and go behind here and rest.
You're using a okay, so you're just going to wait out some of the weaken.
Mm-hmm. Just resting.
All right. Take that thing on to 7. It is now his turn. Speaking of his turn, there's a monster in front of him.
Shit.
He turns to look at Iriel and swipes his sword. Iriel, what is your parry?
It is. Let's see if I can scroll. If I read this right, a -3?
Oh dear.
Well, it's because she's 20 feet tall. She's a lot easier of a target to hit.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I need you to roll toughness and fortitude.
Wait, both?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one first?
Either way.
Alright, I'll start off with toughness.
Yeah, I was about to say, preferably toughness.
Nice.
Oops, sorry, it doubled.
Twice.
Yeah, it doubled that one. Just go with the 17.
Nice.
You
Damn.
are fine as far as your toughness is concerned, by which I mean you take a wound, but your toughness has not been weakened.
Okay.
Alright. And everyone gain a hero point as he steps over here.
Okay.
Someone will have to put the hero point on for me.
And he's attacking the wall that Nevin made.
Oh, come on.
Shit.
Come on.
Is Cecily able to hear the wall getting done?
What is
going?
the toughness of the wall, Nace? Or does the wall have to roll against his damage effect?
No. I think it would have to roll against his damage effect. Now, let's see. Where did my...
Hover over it and
constructs
hit 2, Howley.
Thank you.
Constructs,
forgot.
There we go. Go on to powers instead.
Good to know you're paying attention to me.
Okay. Create 5, so I gotta roll a d20 plus 5. Oh joy! Roll 1d20 plus 5. God damn!
Would you like to use your hero point to reroll?
No.
No.
Okay, this thing shatters.
Don't give me that, Howley.
And he takes another step through, but that is all he's able to do. Monster Hunter.
It's like,
All right. So, Monster Hunter proceeds to, noting that this man has, in fact, 1, 2, 3, left is 6. Noting that this man has, in fact, left the immediate vicinity of all of his friends, he proceeds to bring out a reach into his coat and pulls out a Demetrium grenade there.
Where are you tossing it?
Right now, he is tossing it right there.
Right there. So what's the radius on this thing?
15 feet.
Okay.
Does this
Oh.
count as hitting Ireel?
yeah. That's her
I mean,
box.
it's also a gas, keep in mind, so.
Which means it lasts for 1 extra round.
Yeah. Okay, so you were tossing that. Let me just make a note.
Granted, isn't her dragon form innate and whatnot?
Her dragon form would be, but there you go, 15 feet.
Just as long as, yeah, she should be
I
fine.
think so. I mean, you have to check her sheet because I don't have her sheet on.
Yeah, check her sheet.
Was her dragon form the default one, or was her human one the default one?
It'd have to be her dragon one, you'd
Dragon
think.
is
Yeah.
default.
Okay,
Okay.
so her dragon form can't really be nullified.
It
Yeah, so.
Yeah,
still
I
needs
think
to
you're
have
thinking
innate on
about
it.
cassette from the other stuff.
It still needs to have innate on it because the way this system works is
Well-
that even if the dragon is the default, it assumes you're human first. That's the way the Mutants and Mastermind system works.
We'll have to go through and make sure that's all set up properly later, but for now we
But-
will assume that. For now,
Yeah.
let's just assume that dragon form is innate, but possibly some of her magical attacks, like stuff
Yep.
like that, might be able to be nullified.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Anyway.
with that,
Roll the Demetrium bomb.
And of course, once again, to explain it for those who have not seen it before, it explodes and creates a field of green, like electricity, in amongst a cloud, of like silver ore, kind of going everywhere, and just holds there for about a round.
All right, let me just see here.
And as people
That's
stay in
that
it,
against will.
and if people stay in it for one extra round, well, you know, they gotta roll again. On Tim's turn.
Yep. Okay. So, Haunter, do you have anything with the descriptor of magic?
I'm not sure.
It should be under your powers.
Okay, so what am I looking for specifically?
Magic.
Just descriptors that say magic. Or magical.
Like my Elder Sapphire orb?
Yeah?
Okay, well there's that, and then I guess that's about it from what I know of. I don't think her breath is magic. Maybe her being able to poof into a human could be magic, but I'm not seeing that on that either.
What was that?
I thought that was descriptor of magical.
Yeah, the human form is magical. I'm looking at it now. Let's check the Elder Sapphire real quick. It should be, yeah, ice magical for the Elder Sapphire as well.
How about the breath?
Breath is biological.
Okay, so it's not
Okay.
magical.
So, we do need you to roll first your dodge and then your will.
Okay, so dodge first, then will.
Mm-hmm. Jack, you just disconnected from the thing?
I think Jack disconnected overall.
He's just jumped back into roll 20, so we'll see. Anyway, now your will. Okay. Iriel, you're
And
fine.
he disconnected from roll 20 again.
Jack, are you okay over there?
Jack, you're muted.
Jack? Jack? Jack!
For now, it's Iriel's turn.
Okay. I'm guessing I can't get close to the guy because of the stuff that just got thrown at
You
him.
could if you want.
Is it going to affect me?
As long as you remain in the cloud, you will have to roll again when it's Tim's turn, but
Aside from that, no.
Okay, can I shoot ice breath at him to get him to freeze it in his place?
you may attempt. I mean, technically, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're good.
Let me go ahead and roll Frost Stream.
Alright, so. What's that? Okay. That is. Alright.
Also, I just noticed that I have the as thing as Iriel human instead of Iriel dragons. Hold on.
No worries.
It's okay.
He actually does manage to tough it out again. Just like
Dang it.
turns to look over at you. I will get to you in a dragon.
She
The
sticks her
nerve of
tongue out at
this.
him again, giving him a death glare.
The
Are you fucking
nerve of
kidding me?
this fucker. Is that all you're doing, Ariel?
For now, yes.
Okay. Speaking of, Navi hears this commotion, is quite frankly sick and tired of this fucker, and is probably going against what everyone wants her to do, and goes to punch him.
By walking into the cloud.
Navi, no.
Yes.
Okay, she goes to punch him, and he catches her fist, and she's just like, that didn't go as planned.
Shit.
You were so lucky that.
Well, crud.
God.
Cecily, your ally is being an idiot.
Look, Cecily,
can
not
see
being
it.
too, not moved too far away, simply turns around and looks back at the sea and goes like, "Oh, Navi, I thought you were the smart one." So she proceeds to. I believe I already stated that she would pull out her sword, or at least motion to it.
You already had taken your sword out.
Cecily proceeds to rush over and tries to do a sword slash.
Are you doing... Actually, what is your movement capabilities? Do you have a speed rank?
Yes.
Okay, so you should be able to get over there.
Okay. Well, I still need to roll for sword slash.
You should probably also move yourself over there.
Yeah. It's like for some reason this thing has been trying to. I mean, I guess my Google Chrome's been trying to keep backing me out of to the previous screen instead of staying here.
Weird.
But it's something I'll have to overcome. Much like how I'm going to try and kick this guy's ass.
Whoa! 26.
Cecily is pissed. Don't attack her friends.
Oh, and you have improved critical.
Yeah,
too.
what rank of improved critical do you have?
It doesn't matter. She rolled a 19.
Yeah.
So that's a crit. Oh, right, because it's a sword, it's going to be 1920.
Okay. So... Alright, let me just roll the thing, and... see here... Okay. He takes another wound, and he is dazed.
Nice sword job.
Navi, I told you to stay back.
What was I meant to do? Sit there and wait for him to come and stab me?
You could have moved away from him.
Oh, I
Screw
got it.
that!
I got an interesting idea.
Nevin.
Alright. So I'm going to walk over here behind Ariel, and I can see the guy, right?
The wall is a little bit in the way,
Alright.
considering...
Alright.
Like,
so I'm not gonna walk
yeah.
behind Ariel as much as go right in front of her.
Everyone gonna be needing to roll their resistance to this shit next time, I was gonna say.
It's like
So-
Aldrid's just sort of standing there for a second and is like, why is everyone going into the green mist?
Cecily would have moved if Navi didn't move.
Well, considering that majority of those people don't have to worry about their magic being taken down. Anyway,
Yeah, I think the only thing Cecily would need to worry about is her eye, but that's already covered.
yeah.
So it's not like she's going to be using that anytime soon.
So come forth, ghosts of all past, and surround this knight and block his path. As he needs to roll a will save. Granted, it's not a very high will save, but a will save.
Okay. Alright. As far as you can tell, he hasn't been affected.
Shit. Okay.
I can't even tell what this is meant to be. Is this like a...
It's illusions, essentially.
Okay.
So... Yeah. My attempt was to show multiples of Navi to make it harder for him to actually hit the real one. And it's like, I feel like if I'm just going to try again, it's just going to be a waste of a hero point. Yeah, well. I'll just say my magic fizzled out within this field.
Okay. Maska,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
Okay. Can I get rid of the weekend with my hero point?
No, because it's a power effect.
Okay. I don't know.
Rush in here. Give him the old Maska stab.
You'd have to be intimidated before that.
I'm just gonna go over here and stab him.
Okay. Roll stab.
Alright.
Alright. Would you like to re-roll that?
Nah.
Okay. He blocks your swords.
Alright.
Alright. Is now his turn. You can take another rank of that weaken off. And Cecily, he turns to you. What is your parry, Cecily?
Cecily's parry?
Mhm.
Alright, let me just reopen this thing. Her parry is a 10.
Okay. Roll your toughness.
Fuck.
No wonder why her toughness is so low.
Would
I'm
you
going to
like
re-roll
re-roll?
that. Yes, please. That's
Okay.
better.
That is better.
Yep, straight up 18.
Alright, I just need to check a little something here. This thing would open, that would be nice.
That's okay, take your time.
Sorry, hang on.
We don't want to see how bad Cecily's getting wrecked right now.
Compared to episode 10.
Okay,
She wasn't getting
Cecily,
wrecked that bad.
gain a hero point. So I guess just keep your total the same.
Yeah.
Because you are taking one more rank than you normally would. You are wounded and staggered because his sword is infused with holy energy and your eye does not like that.
Oh.
Damn it! She says, clutching at her eye.
Oh no.
His glowing eyes narrow at you. Alright, everyone in this goddamn field roll to wilt resist magic shit.
It's basically everyone but Aldrich and myself.
Everyone dodge and then will.
I can't believe. I legitimately can't believe that.
They all ran into the lightning clouds.
Okay.
Again, she wouldn't have done it if Nappy would have stayed put.
Okay,
Or at least
Maska
moved
and
away.
Cecily are fine. Iriel, you are fine.
But how about this fucker?
How about Navi?
And...
Yeah, Navi is the real concern right now, considering.
Okay. They managed to shake it off as
Thank God.
this thing goes away. And this
Alright.
can go back to being a... You got it, Nace?
I got it.
Okay. Okay, Aldrich, it's now your turn.
Not a standard undead construct or anything along those lines. That's definitely for certain. So the silver dagger is not going to be of much use. Silver bullets also not going to be of much use. Aldrid. So Aldrid proceeds to. He's going to go ahead and take a thing real quick. First of all, he's going to essentially. Actually, I'm going to see if I have anything that would help here. One moment.
Okay.
Damn it. Why is everyone clustered around this when I have AoE? Okay.
Because everyone is a goddamn physical attacker, like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, this is why I
Okay.
have precision attack. From
And-
You might want to. I mean, then again, it wouldn't make sense for you to have the selective modifier because they're friggin' bomb things.
Yep, and Aldrid proceeds to bring up his pistol yet again. Actually, wait. I have a thought. Okay, Tim. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and have a look at a little something here. See if I'm able to. Take the effects of this. Okay. Not quite what I needed. That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna try and shoot him with the pistol.
With the piss.
I was about to say, with the pissed.
And Aldrid proceeds to bring up his pistol again and just fires and fucking crits.
Oh,
It's like
what are
Aldrid.
you doing with that crit, Aldrid?
Aldrid proceeds. Actually, I'm gonna do I realize that this sounds like a very strange question, but can I add a new modifier, like a new sort of not modifier, but a new bit there, actually.
What do you mean?
So first of all, I want to spend a hero point real quick, so that I can try and gain some sort of like. He mentioned what his name was, right?
Yes, he did.
And he proceeds to grin a little bit, smirks, and I'm gonna make this technically a power stunt to change
Fun
the
fact.
yeah.
Critical hits allow you to give an alternate effect.
Alternate, yep, exactly. And in this particular instance, what he's going to do is, he is going to essentially like do a little bit of a ritual there, and states, "You should not have given me your name." In a nutshell, it's basically going to be the same as a normal bullet, but with the modifier of also holy.
Against a holy knight.
Basically, I want to get his attention more than anything else.
Okay, so you are hitting him with something that has the holy descriptor.
He just pulls basically he's going to hit him with the holy descriptor, yes, to get his attention specifically, yes.
Okay. So, you lap this knight with your holy bullet. He sort of skids back a few feet as this does clearly affect him. And he turns to stare at you.
Aldrid has his pistol pointed at him, the smoke rising out of the barrel. Deus vult. God wills it. Stand down.
The knight makes the closest approximation to growling. As you think a suit of armor would be able to do. You make
Yep.
a mockery of those who hunt monsters.
Oh!
He just sort of glares. I have seen many a monster in my lifetime. If you do not lay your wet arms down, there will only be one in the room.
Only one monster?
Yeah.
There's 3 currently.
It would be the night because he's trying to hurt us.
I rolled a shoot an ace in real life.
Would you like to spend a hero point to shoot? No, I'm kidding. Is that your turn?
Basically, yes. I got a cool one-liner out of it.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I reel.
At this point, I'm just gonna roll to intimidate the knight. Because I don't want to get... Is the area effect gone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's already gone? Okay. Well, now I don't know if I want to intimidate or if I want to go up and slap him with my tail. Damn.
He's giving us a run for our money.
He definitely is. Gee, we could have surpassed this if only we didn't interrupt where he was in the museum.
Looks at Maska.
If it makes you feel better, had Navi or Cecily gone into that area, he would have reacted anyway.
Oh, lovely. Okay, well, I suppose I'm just gonna move a little bit closer and then roll intimidate.
Alright, go right ahead.
Okay, and I'm gonna move her over here. Tim's currently out of his room. Thank you.
First to back. There we go. Okay, this is against his thing. He looks over at Iriel. Monsters, the lot of you. What has changed while I was asleep to cause so many to roam freely?
There is a very fine line between monsters and there is a very fine line between monsters and free-thinking creatures.
Yeah, you, my friend, you're a monster.
You shouldn't attack someone without any knowledge of what's actually going on. It's unjust.
He stares around at all of you. Those who defend monsters are no better than the monsters themselves. You all seek to be my enemy.
No.
If you continue to attack us, we'll have no choice. But we wish for you to stand down and not continue this violence further.
The only one who has sought enemies in this room is you.
Alright, who has the highest persuasion check here?
Let me do a checky check here.
Because since you're all trying to talk him down, this is a team check. Whoever is leading the effort, I assume you want that to be whoever has the highest amount, makes their roll.
I have a 7.
I have a 4.
And then everyone... Go ahead.
Wait, what is it that we're looking at?
Team check. Your persuasion score.
Yeah. I'll just type it down.
I got a 5.
So it looks like it's going to be Cecily.
Dang.
Cyril has a better
I also have a 7.
But you are also a giant dragon who can't speak English right now.
Yeah, so Cecily for sure.
So then, are we going to do the team rules essentially?
Yep. Basically, how this works is whoever is leading the effort, I guess in this case Cecily, it's her turn anyway, makes the check. Anyone else who wishes to help out, that is the wrong handout thing I'm looking at, can also roll their checks, but it is against a DC 10 assist roll. Anyone, if you roll success by 1 degree, you add +2. If you get more, you add +5 if you succeed by 2 or more. The teamwork feat can give you bonuses to succeeding this attempt. However, if you fail by 2 or more degrees, you impose a -2 penalty on the leader's results. The total successes and failures are tallied up and added, but the final modifier cannot be lower than -2 nor higher than +5. So,
Alright.
Cecily, roll your persuasion.
Shimblaka.
Okay. Anyone who seeks to help her?
I'd like to help.
Hey, that's half.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
How did? Okay.
Okay. This is a
6.
I rail just sort of
Dang it.
growl in the background.
It's
Either way.
very
Go
compelling
ahead.
and draconic.
So that's a 28 persuasion in total.
How emotional.
So, this is going to be against...
Let's hope his is not as strong as his armor check.
Alright. Okay. He stares at all of you, stands up straight, and sheathes his sword.
Aldrid just sort of raises his weapon and just sort of holsters it. You have made the right choice.
How are we on time?
55.
Alright.
Oh, 57.
Since we're winding down somewhat, I don't think we should just end this episode, so let's just keep going and see how we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Sir Druitt the Worthy has surrendered, however temporarily.
Cecily seats her sword. Thank you for understanding.
I am giving you a chance. Do not make me regret it.
And that is all we actually require. What, pray tell... how long have you been slumbering, might I ask?
The amount of time is blurry. I merely remember awakening here, a place I do not recognize.
I see. Well, welcome to Araku. A place
Do you
of-
think... Oh, sorry.
A place of magic and wonder, but quite honestly, at this moment in time, times have changed for you, and the way things are being handled are a little more different. We can't just go around cutting down whoever we want.
It's more like we have a different sort of law and upholding of it.
He stares at you all, kind of a bit confused.
Simply put, Aldrid proceeds to step forward. There has been, there are many supernatural entities that are quite dangerous. This is true. He starts. However, many of them have since been found to be more intelligent than anticipated, or perhaps, or even reasonable.
He takes a step toward Aldrid and seems to sort of be sizing him up. You are certain you are not under the thrall of them?
If he proceeds to just sort of look back, look him right in his glowing eyes, his glowing golden eyes, and he proceeds to state, "Absolutely." Keeping in mind, there's probably a big height difference too. He's very scrawny too, so.
God, yeah, Aldrich's probably looking up at the armor's head.
Yeah, probably.
but he proceeds to glance over. Take the dragon, for instance. She is not as the myths once said.
Subtle tail wag thump.
I certainly do not recall dragons being able to take human form.
It is something that surprised me too.
Considering we know very little about dragons, since they haven't been found or documented in the past, who knows how long.
Either way, we have much to work with. He proceeds to state, begging your pardon, as he proceeds to go and try and investigate the museum some more.
Okay, what are you trying to investigate exactly?
Primarily, he's just going to be looking around for more things out of place and whatnot. He hasn't, keeping in mind, also hasn't been briefed by what they found over there either.
Okay, Aldrid, can I get a monster check from you?
Sure.
Yeah, you're like 90% certain that the body in here is actually a vampire?
Aldrid immediately walks right the fuck up there and states, "Does anyone have a table leg?"
No.
Does a
What's up?
sword work?
I need something wooden, please.
Hold on. What's up?
Vampire, I need a wooden table leg right now, please.
That explains the dormant magic that I've sensed in that thing. Well, if you need it so bad, you can leave and come back later, I guess. I don't think any of us have it.
We
He
could.
proceed-
Well, we could. Well, I don't know. Do you think that we could use rip off one of the legs of a nearby bench and use that as what?
They will.
You're going to destroy public property.
It was only a suggestion.
Think about what you say as an officer, please.
Look, I'm just getting prepared. If there's a master vampire in there, we might not actually be completely. If there is only a master vampire in there, it might not be too terrible. If it is any other variant, we may be in trouble.
At the moment,
I thought you said that sun monsters were not all bad and you shouldn't be so quick to judge them.
He proceeds to glance back. There are many forms of vampire in the world. Most of them are feral beasts. Not much mind to them. Master vampires are the ones that you consider to be the master vampires are the humanoid ones, the ones with actual minds. They aren't so bad in most cases.
I have a question to ask, though. Aren't vampires tend to be susceptible to holy or silver?
Silver, last I checked, does not work on vampires. That is for werewolves.
Okay, if you say so.
Druid
You're
grips
the
his blade.
monster
My
hunter.
blade is infused with holy magics.
And Aldrid actually just remembers, I have a thing actually. Pulls a little thing out of his jacket, pours holy water on his dagger, and he's just gonna go up to this freaking coffin. And he's just gonna like lift it just a little bit to see what kind of vampire's in there. just a little bit. Like he's,
It looks like a vampire. It looks like looks humanish, except for the pale skin and stuff. But
Red markings, female, you know.
he just sort of
Looks
closes
male.
it. He just sort of closes the thing again and just sort of sighs a little bit. Master vampire, good. And he just sort of sheathes the dagger. Less likely to, provided that we are not the first people they see, not likely to kill us immediately.
Great. So, why don't we go back to why we were actually here, and hopefully, what was your name again? Pointing to the armor.
Niv.
I am Sir Druitt the Worthy.
Sir Druitt the Worthy will not hinder our investigation any further. We need to just make sure that our artifacts are in order, protecting all these other dangerous artifacts, or, well, historical ones.
I sort of have a question regarding the knight. Well, it's more of curiosity, really. If we know that he's actually alive, well, do we? Does he actually? Would it actually be? Should we actually? Does the staff actually know that he's alive?
When I was right next to him, Niv,
Mm-hmm.
how much magic was I sensing on him?
Let me check. Quite a bit.
Well,
If they don't know that I live, I would be concerned. I did knock them out earlier.
Why did you knock them out?
Because I sensed something amiss here. I now know what it was. He looks to the coffin.
Cecily just pinches her nose. Well, at least at least it wasn't anyone stealing any artifacts.
Yes,
That's both a sigh of relief and troublesome thought.
In the background, you just see Aldrid pouring more salt on this goddamn coffin.
Okay. I'm going. That's this place is.
Ariel, what are you doing? Yeah, it's just a gift shop over there, nothing.
She's pretty much just curled up, keeping an eye on the knight at this point, making sure he's not going to do anything. But she pretty much is putting trust in him since he's putting trust in her. And she's just going to sit there and kind of just watch out in case anything else decides to pop out. She's basically going to be a guard dog.
Okay.
Like, pats himself down a little bit. Does anyone have a spare crucifix?
No.
What in tarnation would we have one of those?
You never know. He just sort of pauses for a moment. Oh, that's right. I'm not dealing with other professionals. Sorry.
Druid
None
crosses
taken.
his arms. I would have one, but my equipment was for the most part removed when... You know.
Well, since you're pretty much alive, what do you actually plan to do now?
I will have to re-equip myself. From there, I'm uncertain.
So you don't plan on staying here?
Why would I stay here when there are monsters that need fighting?
Well, on one hand, that's probably not a good idea for you to do that willy-nilly. You'll probably need a license if you're actually going to do stuff like that.
You hear Nevin in the background just saying, "Tell him to get registered, otherwise he'll be he'll be attacked by other officers."
Yeah, you'll need to have a license, or else the law is going to have a problem with you.
I shall look into that then.
Probably would also help. There's only suggestion. If you actually do want to carry out some justice, you could always try to work with the police force.
The what?
Basically the people who uphold the law in this timeline and location. Just think of it as what you were trying to do with us, except it's more akin to the times. And you might not have to necessarily slay them in order to subdue said evil. Only a suggestion, considering that she's taking the silence and going at him.
He's just staring.
It's at this point that Aldrid just kind of pauses for a moment and has a sudden realization. I'm having this realization of, wait, okay. He just turns back to the knight. If I may ask, how long? Do you have any idea how long you have been sensing this disturbance?
About as long as I've been here.
And he just sort of glances back over toward the coffin. As long as you have been in this museum?
Yes.
Has it only gotten stronger recently?
It has.
He just sort of glances back at the coffin there. Either they're waking up, or they've already woken up at least once.
Yeah, quick question. Is Cecily no longer staggered?
Yeah, everyone is you are still wounded, but actually, at this point, you have had enough calm rest time to have healed most of your wounds for the most part. The knight is still a bit wounded, but...
Okay, then Cecily's just going to move back over here then.
Mm-hmm. Can go ahead and take these off. Wrong button.
Let's say, don't add another affliction.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sorry.
So, Aldrid, what do you think? So, Aldrid, do you want to have us report the coffin at least? Probably should.
Sorry, go ahead.
Probably should be. If we're not going to attack it, then we might as well. God damn it! Oh, Nevin. We might as well at least alert people that not only do we have a master vampire in the history museum, that we should also figure out if we can get our friend the knight over here. There's some actual registration.
He's just sort of
At that moment in time, you hear Nevin yell.
Aldrid just sort of sighs a little bit and states, some sort of artifact to help power the shield.
Yeah, but the one was an orb and the other one was a lamp. These don't exactly have a clear pattern.
He just sort of hold on.
Too many items that have no magical signatures. I can't tell what is important or what isn't.
Aldrid proceeds to call over and states, "What does have magical signatures?"
If I can tell which ones have them. For starters, your coffin that you're so obsessed with, your little vampire buddy, has a magical signature. Things that might be out of place are right here, right there, and...
I'm just gonna put a little star thingy on things that do not have the magic-y stuff.
Is there more stuff magical or non-magical, Niv?
I am putting stars on things that do not have the magic shit.
Okay. So
Do you think our new friend could have been the case?
It is possible.
No offense. You're your own thinking person, adult, knight.
No, walks in. It's just like, I don't think it was Sir Worthy. Because, well, for starters, he's off the charts with his own unique magical signature. On top
What about
of
his
that...
door?
What door?
His sword.
Oh. Is that magical, Niv?
He did actually mention that it does have holy magics infused into it, so...
Again, also magical. I doubt that would be the case as to stayed here to keep the city safe.
I'm just gonna fiddle with the things with the stars on them.
Suddenly Aldrid just sort of sighs and then realizes something. Didn't we get Bear Lady's phone number?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we did.
Opens his flip phone, calls Bear Lady up.
Okay. You hear it rings
It's the middle of
and
the
rings.
night.
He's just the knight is staring at you like, what the hell is that thing? And rings.
Cecily just whispers, "Yeah, technology has sort of changed over the time too, vastly."
It's a communication.
Hey there, you have reached Fira's phone. I can't answer right now because I'm in a meeting, which sucks. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye. Boop, boop.
I like how it's a meeting and not that she's asleep.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like,
that's a voicemail.
I know.
Aldrid, please. This is Aldrid. Please call back at... What was my phone number again? I gave it to you, so you should know it.
Oh my god, this is great. I don't remember my phone number. It's on the caller ID. I don't remember my phone number.
It's like...
You don't need to tell her.
you would think, but anyway. And it's... What the fuck is a caller ID? Anyway.
Alright.
Caller ID. I'm a goddamn monster hunter, you buffoon. What makes you like? How am I going to telemarket my monster hunting abilities with caller ID? Anyway, so in all seriousness, he just sort of states, "Well, there are three options I can think of. Either this, kind of puts a hand on the coffin. That points to the knight's sword, or him points to the knight himself.
For
Of
what?
the things that are the relics?
Possibly the
Okay,
relics.
are you guys searching every single thing that I have put the marquee stars on?
Yes!
Yes.
Because,
Okay.
because what it stands to reason, from what we know of said artifacts, if it has a magical signature, like the three things that Aldrich pointed at, it would not be the artifact, because it blends in with this city level of magic, which is constantly being detected at all times, so I kind of filter that out.
So
Actually,
Go ahead.
Nevin's right.
Before I do this, how are you planning on telling what is an artifact?
I'm
Or
gonna
the
use
artifact or the relic?
I'm gonna use my magic expertise to try to see if I can set it apart.
I've got no other option as well, but to use my magic expertise as well.
Okay. Roll that.
It's
Maska?
It's not a
Okay.
bad roll.
I would like to reroll that.
Sure, you use your other hero point to re-roll that shit.
I rolled an 11. I would like to reroll that.
Although you have no idea how hype I am and that this wasn't the coffin that Maska threw open earlier.
Right. This is the one I
Okay.
examined that had some sort of sleep magic associated with it.
It was sleepy magic, like the magic was
Right.
asleep, basically.
Okay, it was dormant magic.
Yeah. Okay. You guys do a little bit of searching around. And eventually you do notice something odd. Apparently Navi also noticed it because she's hanging out next to it. This chalice has a
Okay.
very weird
fucking knew
description
it.
on it.
I fucking knew it. That was the
What is
only
this,
thing that looked different. I fucking knew it.
What is this, the
Chalice
Holy Grail?
description reads... No, it's not the goddamn Holy Grail, I swear to fucking God.
Hey, someone had to make the joke.
He would the knight would have recognized it as the Holy Grail, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Just making a joke.
So
Anyway,
am I.
it's got a little set thing. Admittedly, you guys kind of recognize a certain number. It says that it's dated to about 1904.
1904?
44.
Oh, 1944.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
You
isn't
remember that number from the cafe.
Yeah, the
Yes.
same year the cafe was set up.
Huh. You don't think?
I think. Yeah,
What is it?
I think the artifacts are all connected to the year 1944.
So you're saying that we finally have a. So you're saying that we have a physical hint to what it could be?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's probably about time, because honestly, our opponents have a step ahead of us. On top of that, I'm actually worried, since we
Okay.
actually found it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put that in evidence.
You don't even
Hey.
seem to understand why I'm worried that we just found it.
Which means they haven't come here yet.
Exactly. Which means they haven't come here yet, so where did they attack around now?
Oh no.
Yeah, they're a step ahead of us.
Aldrid nods a little bit and proceeds to glance over at the rest. I will, with this in mind, I will go and see what I can find. He proceeds to head on over this way.
In the meantime, we need to find some way to transport this. Keep it safe.
Well, any artifact that's not in their hand is still good for us.
Yes. At the same time, if any one of us is actually in possession of this, who do you think is going to be the target?
We'll need to leave a note to the council and the museum that this needs to be escorted out of here.
I want to do something, Niv. And I think she just left.
Yeah, she just left. I
Oh,
heard the muffled.
Oh,
Bye,
but that was-
GM!
Putting,
I
I heard the muffled. Yeah, I heard the muffled sounds of removing headphones.
So,
asked to ask that if I could remove the glass case.
Again, GM's gone.
I know. That's why I'm saying. Jesus.
Such good timing on her.
well, she's got to do what she's got to do.
Yeah.
You know, you had to do it to him.
I actually have an idea associated with this.
Okay.
What I want to do, very simply put, plan. I want to use a hero point to use some magic to essentially replicate what this item looks like, and give each of us the actual artifact while keeping one of the replicates here, so that museum doesn't look like it was robbed.
Are we going to?
Hold on. I got this covered here. So, the one that has the real one, what we should do is roll to GM and have the GM decide whatever person should have it, the real chalice, and whisper to the person that has it. And the person's not allowed to tell anyone else.
Okay.
But
So this
I want it.
This way, we won't know who has the real chalice to hide it.
Huh. Kiki, why? Kiki, no. Kiki!
What do you think of that idea?
I like this idea.
I like the idea. I was kind of thinking that we still sort of notify the of it, but
Well, we can notify the council.
yeah, the council for most, yes,
In the
definitely
morning.
the council. Well, yeah, definitely in the morning. Which council member is going to be awake at this time anyway?
Going by how they are currently, probably Noah.
Noah. I don't know much about Stern, I think it was.
Stag.
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 That was it. I don't know much about Stag because I haven't actually watched 9.5 yet.
Mm-hmm.
But GM, where are you?
Dun, dun, dun,
I think she
dun,
went
dun,
to
dun,
take her
dun.
medicine.
There she is.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
No harm done.
yeah.
What did I miss? I left around as you were talking about like
We
Having
uh,
him having an idea.
we have an idea.
basically I left around when you were saying like they are a step ahead. Where did they attack us? So
Oh, okay.
Okay, Cecily basically
So-
face palms and goes like, "No."
Nevin has an idea of what we can do with the artifact, and I wanted to spend a hero point to actually do this.
okay.
Basically, I create a multitude of magical replicates of this artifact, just in shape and design,
Mm-hmm.
and we replace with one of those replicates into this case so it doesn't look like we essentially stole from the museum. But then we roll to you, the GM, a d20, and however you want to decide which numbering system or whatever, you whisper to the one person that actually you whisper to the one person that has the real artifact.
Hold on.
Okay.
So
should I also roll for Navi or
Up to you. Oh,
If you
actually,
want.
no, that is up to us.
the only
I'd say no.
also guys, Aldrid, can I say that Aldrid heads out to try and continue the investigation on his own for now, because I
Well-
really need to sleep.
Well, we're gonna have Aldrich part of this.
Okay.
He's just basically gonna hold one of them, essentially.
Okay. That's fine.
So wait, Jack, what were you saying?
We'll say that once we've decided who the artifact is going to, Aldrich takes Sir Druid off to go and get him a license and shit.
Yep.
Wait, Jack, what were you saying?
Nothing, doesn't matter.
All right.
We
So
wanted
what?
to open up the case, essentially, as far as I remember, right?
Yeah, but that's not what I was talking about earlier. But yeah, can I open the case?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Wait a minute.
So
This is too easy for you to let me just open the case.
oh, just be lucky that we got to it first.
Alright, so what I'm doing is basically hero pointing a bunch of mystic constructs.
Okay. Well, the question is, what are we rolling out of?
We're just rolling essentially a Whisper 2 GM, a 1d20.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering what kind of 1D were we rolling.
Okay.
That's
Do you want me to roll for Navi too, or?
No, thank you.
If you want.
No.
I mean,
don't-
do you guys want to trust one of the copies to her? Is what I'm asking.
No. Well, yeah, one of the copies, but not the
Yeah.
actual one, because by then she'll have too much on her plate.
Yeah, on top of that, yeah. But basically, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
This
a
way the
copy,
targets-
not a real one.
The targets are basically the player characters.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So roll d20.
To the
Whisper
GM.
roll to
Whisper
me.
roll to the GM.
All right. So
Yeah.
doing that now.
So this way, we don't even know what we've rolled to each other.
Well, shit.
And we don't know how the GM's going to decide it. Could be the lowest number, could be the highest number. Could be
That is also
her favorite
true.
number.
That is also true.
Okay. Still waiting on a few people.
Oh, okay, so that's how you do it.
All right.
20.
So who you? Let's see.
We are now just waiting on Ariel. Okay. I am now whispering who has the actual one.
All right.
Oh boy.
Okay. I believe that's a good stopping point.
Yes, it is.
All right.
We will discuss as players and GM off screen what we are planning on doing for next week. In the meantime, we'll see you all next week.
Until then, have fun.
So long!
Yeah.